come on, let's go explore. Beyond the sky and so much more. With Kai and Cassie by your side, we'll travel through the stars so wide. Planets spinning, watch them shine. Mysteries waiting to be found in time. Adventure calls, are you ready? Let's go! Kai and Cassie's quest begins. The universe is where we win.
In our solar system, there's a planet so large it contains more mass than everything else orbiting the sun combined. A planet with a storm that has not stopped spinning for over 350 years. A planet with 95 moons. Its name has meant power and lightning, and the king of all gods since before most of recorded history. This is Jupiter, the king of storms. Warm cottage interior. Kai at table, notebook open. Cassie at window, quieter than usual. This is a different energy from Mars. Grandma Astra standing with hot chocolate mugs. Warm morning light. The difference in Cassie's expression is important. Jupiter is going to be more overwhelming than anything before it.
Jupiter is different from Mars. Mars is active, angry. Jupiter is ancient, patient. It has been the largest thing in this solar system since before Earth had oceans.
What's the creature?
Something magnificent and old. Older than almost anything you've met.
95 moons, twice the mass of all other planets combined. A storm that has been active since before Grandma was born.
Since before considerably more than that.
Zeus's planet, the king of the gods.
Yes, and when you see it, you'll understand immediately why they chose that name. There is nothing else in the sky that could belong to anyone less.
If Jupiter had been 80 times more massive, it would have ignited. We would have had 2 suns. And we're going there.
You are. And Cassie? This one is going to be different from the others. Go with an open heart.
The portal room. The portal burns deep royal purple, shot through with threads of gold lightning that arc and crackle. Not like Mars's volcanic amber, not like Earth's sapphire blue. This is regal, enormous feeling, the kind of purple that belongs to kings and storms.
Purple with gold. Lightning in the portal itself. I've never seen lightning in the portal before.
Jupiter has a magnetic field 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. It reaches all the way here.
It's warm.
Ready?
We were born ready. I was born cautious, actually. But I am also ready.
They step through the portal into the launch bay. Auntie Astra is waiting. And behind her, the new stellapod. Pearl white, iridescent, sleek. The bronze trim lines catch the light. The gold-tinted canopy curves forward like the prow of something fast and purposeful. It is nothing like the old ship. It is something made specifically for this next chapter.
Kai, Cassie, meet the new stellapod.
She's beautiful. Pearl white hull, bronze trim lines, 2 along each side, gold tinted forward approximately 2.5 times as long as she is tall, 3 landing legs deployed. She's beautiful.
Jupiter deserves something worthy of the king of planets, and so do you. Now, shall we go meet the storm?
Inside the new stellapod, 3 seats, pilot seat forward, 2 passenger seats behind. Cream upholstery, warm amber lighting from the ceiling curves. The console glows blue ahead. Through the forward canopy, stars, and the distant amber point of Jupiter.
It's smaller inside than the old one.
It's exactly right inside. The old one had too much room. This one fits us.
The seats are warm.
They remember who sat in them last.
Spaceships don't have memory.
They are approaching Jupiter. The canopy fills, slowly, unstoppably, with the planet. It is not like Earth appearing through a window. Earth was beautiful. Jupiter is something else entirely. Jupiter is enormous in a way that makes enormous feel insufficient. The cloud bands roll. The great red spot, that ancient eye, is directly ahead. Cassie makes a sound she didn't plan to make. Kai's notebook falls.
There it is.
It's not like a planet. It's like a... It doesn't look like something you fly to. It looks like something you fall into. The great red spot. It's right there. Looking at us.
It's been looking for 350 years. You are not the first it has watched arrive. You will not be the last.
Hello?
Jupiter contains more mass than all other planets in the solar system combined, twice over. You could fit 1,321 Earths inside it. If you lined up all the planets side by side, they would fit between Earth and the Moon. Jupiter cannot.
1,321 Earths? In one planet? That's not possible. That is exactly possible. That is what possible looks like from outside. How big is it?
Currently about 1.3 times the width of Earth. It was larger a century ago. It has been slowly shrinking, but it shows no sign of stopping.
A storm that is shrinking and still larger than a planet. What was it like at its biggest?
3 times the width of Earth, before any human being had seen it. This storm was raging before electricity was invented, before the steam engine, before most of the countries on Earth as we know them existed. It was here when Shakespeare was writing. When the pyramids were being built, it was already ancient.
It was here before we were. What do you do with that?
You remember it, and you go in with respect.
The stellipod descends into Jupiter's upper atmosphere. The cloud bands become real. Not patterns seen from space, but towering walls of amber and cream and ochre, stretching above and below and in every direction, like flying into the brushstrokes of a painting made by something immense.
The clouds go down forever.
Thousands of kilometers. The atmosphere alone is deeper than the distance from Earth to space.
It smells different in here.
Ammonia, hydrogen sulfide, the upper clouds are largely ammonia ice crystals. Don't open a window.
When do we land? Like we did on Mars?
We don't.
Why not?
There is nothing to land on.
What do you mean? It's a planet.
Jupiter has no solid surface. If you kept falling, you would fall deeper and deeper, and the pressure would increase and the temperature would rise until eventually you wouldn't exist anymore.
Until you were compressed into something the size of a marble, but a very dense marble. There's no bottom?
Not one we can reach.
Auntie Astra explains to Kai and Cassie, Jupiter is mostly hydrogen and helium, the same elements as the Sun. Deep inside, the pressure becomes so extreme that hydrogen turns metallic, conducts electricity, creates Jupiter's enormous magnetic field. At the very center, there may be a small rocky core, but we've never been able to confirm it. If Jupiter were 80 times more massive, it would have ignited. It would be a star. Without warning, something moves in the clouds below. something vast, not a dust devil, not a whale, something sinuous and immense and ancient that makes the cloud bands part as it rises. A shape of lightning and cloud, serpentine, slow, deliberate. Two amber gold eyes, each the size of a small moon, catch the light from the stellapod and hold it.
Old? Hello?
It's not threatening. It's just
Old.
older than the storm.
Older than almost anything that has ever been alive.
The storm serpent pulls back slightly and begins to display. Lightning arcs through its body in deliberate patterns, not random. Complex arrangements that repeat, sequences that change and evolve. It is clearly communication. Not language, but something older than language.
They communicate in light, in electrical patterns, in the language of electromagnetic fields, the same forces that drive Jupiter's own magnetic system.
What is it saying?
My best translation? Something like, welcome, or perhaps, I remember you.
We've never been here before.
You haven't. The species has. Humans have been part of this solar system for a very long time. Long enough for very old things to develop impressions. Storm serpents exist in Jupiter's upper atmosphere, sustained by its electromagnetic field, the most powerful planetary magnetic field in the solar system, 20,000 times stronger than Earth's.
They don't breathe. They don't eat. They just exist in the electricity.
They are electricity, in the same way that the dust dancers are wind.
I love that this solar system just makes things like this.
The Great Red Spot is not merely a storm, it is also a home. The storm serpents have lived inside it, inside the rotating wall of that eternal cloud system since before we first observed it from Earth.
They created the storm?
Or the storm created them. At this point, we genuinely cannot be certain which came first.
Storm serpents. Possibly the storm's children, possibly the storm's cause. Noting this requires more research. These creatures have been alive inside this storm for 350 years, possibly longer. That means they were here before most of the trees alive on Earth today, before electricity, before the printing wrecked. They were here when people thought the planets were gods. They were here when people named this planet after a god, and they were inside it.
That is what I love most about space. The universe is not empty. It is full of things that were here before us and will be here long after.
That should feel scary.
Does it? No. It feels like company.
The stellapod rises above the cloud layer. The full scale of Jupiter becomes visible again, and around it, the moons. Dozens of them. Some large and close, some distant sparks. 4 are enormous. Io, Europa, Ganymede, Callisto. The Galilean moons, discovered by Galileo in 1610. Anti-Astra explains 95 moons, each one a world, some with atmospheres, some with oceans, some with magnetic fields of their own.
Jupiter isn't just a planet, it's a solar system inside a solar system.
That is the best description I have ever heard.
Io, close, orange and yellow and deep red, the colors of active volcanoes, and it is actively erupting. Right now, as they watch, plumes of sulfur rising from the surface into the thin sky.
It's erupting right now. I can see it erupting. Io is the most volcanically active body in the solar system, more active than Earth. It has hundreds of active volcanoes at any given moment. The heat comes from Jupiter's gravity. The tidal forces squeeze Io like a stress ball, and that friction becomes heat, becomes volcanoes. Jupiter is squeezing its own loon until it explodes?
Continuously, and has been for billions of years. Jupiter really is the king. Even its moons have no peace.
Europa, a striking contrast to Io. Smooth, pale blue-white, almost featureless, almost no craters. The surface is ice, perfectly, unsettlingly smooth ice, crisscrossed by long brown-red lines where the ice has cracked and refrozen.
Europa. Under that ice, an ocean.
Under the ice? How far down?
Possibly 10 to 30 kilometers of ice, and then perhaps 100 kilometers of ocean. More water than exists on Earth.
More water than Earth?
Significantly more, and kept liquid by the same tidal heating from Jupiter that makes Io volcanic. Europa is not squeezed hard enough to erupt, just enough to stay warm.
Is there anything in that ocean? But there could be?
We don't know. Europa has liquid water, it has heat from tidal forces, it has chemical energy from the ocean floor. Everything life on Earth needed to begin, Europa has. It is the place scientists think about most when they ask whether we are alone.
Europa, ocean, possible life. We should come back. So when you said Earth was the only planet we know is alive,
Europa is what we don't know yet.
there might be something in there right now, looking up at the ice, wondering what that noise was.
Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system. Larger than Mercury, it has its own magnetic field, its own aurora. It may also have an ocean beneath its icy surface.
Ganymede is bigger than Mercury and it's a moon. Jupiter just does things bigger. That's its whole personality.
As the stellapod prepares to leave, the Storm Serpent rises one final time alongside the ship. Its lightning display is different now. Slower, the patterns longer, the pauses between them wider. Like a long, last look. Like something saying a word it rarely needs to say.
It's saying goodbye.
How do you say goodbye back in lightning?
You don't need to. It can feel what you're feeling.
It was here before us. It'll be here after. Good.
The stellapod climbs away from Jupiter. The planet shrinks, slowly, reluctantly, as if even distance from it takes effort. The great red spot is still visible, still turning. It will be turning long after they are home, long after they are old, long after almost everything they know has changed.
The great red spot will still be spinning when we get home. It'll still be spinning when our kids get home. Probably.
Almost certainly.
I hope whatever's in Europa's ocean is okay.
Jupiter is the oldest, largest, and most powerful planet in the solar system. It protects the inner planets, including Earth, by capturing asteroids and comets with its gravity, like a great shield in the dark. It has 95 moons. One of them may hold life. And somewhere in its cloud bands, something ancient and electrical has been watching the same storm for longer than human civilization has existed. It is still watching now.
You met them.
They said welcome, or something like welcome.
They always do.
Grandma! Europa!
Yes,
Did you know?
I have some strong suspicions.
I am adding that to the notebook.
Here's a recap of what we learned. Largest planet, it fits 1,321 Earths. Great red spot storm raging for 350 plus years. It has 95 moons. No solid surface, it's a gas giant. Europa may have a subsurface ocean. Next stop, Saturn, the most beautiful planet in the solar system. The one with the rings. and something living inside those rings that nobody expected. Not even Auntie Astra. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more planetary adventures. Bye!
Come on, let's go explore. Beyond the sky and so much more. With Kai and Cassie by your side, we'll travel through the stars so wide. Planets spinning, watch them shine. Mysteries waiting to be found in time. Adventure calls, are you ready? Let's go! Kai and Cassie's quest begins. The universe is where we win.